everybody, hope you're having an awesome day so far. My video today is going to be a tutorial on this makeup look. I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I attempted to do a cut crease. And it is probably not exactly how a cut crease is meant to be done, but I do like how it turned out, so I thought I would share it with you. If you want to find out how to do this makeup look, keep on watching. So I'm starting off with a eye primer, and I'm using the Makeup Stores today because it's a little bit tinted. Today I'm using my Divergent palette and I'm reaching into the Abnigation one, and this one is kind of like a neutrally type colors, but I will be using this one right here on the end and pushing the color all over my eyelid. Next, onto a stiffer blending brush, I'm picking up some of the Bourjois chocolate bronzer, and just on the very tip I'm gonna run that through my crease, and I want to pick a kind of more structured brush just so that I can do a little bit better placement with it. So basically put it exactly where the outline of your crease is, very lightly. And instead of following it down and around, I'm going to pretty much drag it out, so right to there. Next, from the Dauntless palette, I'm picking up this taupey silvery color, this one right here. And onto a pointed pencil brush, I will pick that up. So starting in the middle of my crease, I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth, pressing it into that socket line. And bringing it into about right there. When I get to the outer portion of my eye, instead of bringing it down, I'm going to slightly bring it out. Just ever so slightly, and make that kind of shape. And with the tapered blending brush, I'm going to blend that out a bit. With this, you want to be very careful that you're not dragging the color too far away from where you originally placed it, so do be careful and don't go too crazy while blending. Going back to the Abnigation palette, I'm picking up this dark chocolatey brown color onto a eyeliner brush. Now this part, I'm going to be looking directly into a mirror, and basically what I'm going to do is pretend that I'm making a little cat eye, but through my crease. So I'm going to stamp once right there. And don't worry about blending or anything because we will do that right after, but stamp it so that it's even on both sides. And then with your eye closed, follow the line of the crease. And with a clean pencil brush, start blending that line out. Next, I'm picking up some of the Sparkly Bit Transform just onto the tip of my finger, and I'm going to apply that to the center of my eyelid. For my eyeliner, I'm going to do a bit of a flick, and I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear eyeliner pen, and this is awesome. It has a little felt tip on the end, and I would probably say it's one of my favorite liquid liners. Mine's a little bit old, but that's what the tip looks like. Next, I'm curling my eyelashes. And then I'm applying some mascara, and I'm using the Jordana's Best Lash Extreem today. After you finish your mascara, you can choose to put on fake lashes or not. Today I'm going with the Alluring style from Socialeyes. It has a really big wing, which I want to follow that kind of cat eye wing shape that I got going on in my eyes already. So I will pop these on and be right back. Next, I'm using a Estee Lauder Pure Color pencil for my inner upper waterline. I'll also be applying mascara to my bottom lashes. Next for brows, I will be using the Anistasia, is that how you pronounce it? The Dip Brow in Blonde. And I think this color might be a little bit light for me, but let's try it out and see. For an inner corner and a brow highlight, I'm headed back to the Dauntless palette and I'll be picking up this color Serene Vanilla right here. It's like an off-white color, just onto, I dropped it, onto just a little flat brush. I'm also taking a white pencil and putting that in my inner waterline as well, and this one is Fascinating from MAC. Next, I'm picking up one of my favorite under eye products, and that is Bobbi Brown's Light Peach Corrector, and it looks like this. As you can see, it has been well loved. I will be applying that just with a little tiny concealer brush and making sure to drag it all the way up and into my inner corner where it gets dark in that area. And on top of that, I'm using the NC20 Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm then setting that area using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and a little kabuki brush from Ray Morris. Taking my chocolate bronzing powder and NARS brush, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. For my blush, I'm popping on Frat Boy by the Balm, and this is a really pretty kind of peachy pink color. For my highlight, I'm going into my Divergent Cheek palette and using Gleaming Pearl, this one right here. For lips, I'm using a super bright color. I love it. It is MAC's Relentlessly Red, and it is definitely one of my favorite colors by MAC. What is on my hand? It is like a pinky red color. It's just stunning on, and yeah, I love it. So I will apply that. So this is my completed makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed the video and found it easy to follow. If you did like this look, please give it a thumbs up because then it shares to your friends that are following you and it helps my video grow, and I really appreciate that. Don't forget, if you do also recreate this look, I would love to see it. Use the hashtags Karissa Pukas or SatNightAlright and I'll come and find it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and I will talk to you soon. Bye!